Hi, welcome back. Today I want to share something with you before we get started. This is a guidebook to Highway 66. This was printed in 1946, published by Jack Rittenhouse, and the original one is out of print, but in 1989 they made a second one, and this is the second one. And you can still find these. They're not readily available, but you can still find one if you're as interested in Route 66 as I am. And it has all the which way to turn, where all the stuff was. Everything that was on the Mother Road in 1946 is in here. So it's a great book if you're really interested in Route 66. Today we're going to head from Chicago. We're going to go south on 66 through Wilmington, and then we're going to work our way on to Braidwood. So let's get started. As you can see on the map today, there's 66 and alternate 66. 66 is a new 4-lane highway they were building starting in 1943. Alternate 66 is the original 2-lane road from back in 1926. We'll be following alternate 66, the original 2-lane road. As you roll into Wilmington, the first thing you notice is the Lombardi Chevy dealership on the left-hand side of the road. It's got a beautiful old sign from like the 1960s. The dealership actually was opened in 1959 or 1960 and was in the Lombardi family for 60 years. It was sold last year, so I'm not sure how long that sign's going to stay. Across the street from Lombardi Chevy is the Launching Pad restaurant. Originally it was called the Dairy Delight and it was much smaller. It was opened in 1956. In 1960, John and Bernice Corlick bought it and changed its name to the Launching Pad, as the space program was very popular in this country at the time. They bought one of the giant Muffler Man statues in the early 1960s and replaced the muffler with a rocket ship and dressed him as a spaceman and named him the Gemini Giant after the Gemini space program. The restaurant stayed in their family for 47 years. In 2007, it was sold and the new owner didn't have a lot of success. The restaurant closed in 2010 and sat empty until 2017. At that time, Holly Barker and Tully Garrett bought it, and they've restored it, and now it is back to its original glory. It is definitely a must-see stop on the Mother Road. Leaving Wilmington, we head down the road to Braidwood. The Polka-Dot Drive-In is one of the gems on Route 66. In 1956, Chester Chet Fife parked a white school bus covered in rainbow-colored polka dots along the side of Route 66 in the town of Braidwood. He started serving food from the windows of the bus. He prepared the food on the bus in a kitchen he had made. Eventually, in 1962, as he became more successful, he built a small building on the property that had walk-up windows for serving the food. And as business continued to grow, he put in a dining room. In 1972, he sold the business to John and Kathy Dixon and Dan and Judy Chinsky, who remodeled and improved the drive-in, adding neon and 1950s decor. It's another must-stop on the Mother Road. The M&R Tire Store is the old Rossi Sinclair service station. Built in 1939 and owned by the Rossi family, who also owned the Rossi Macaroni Factory in Braidwood. It was originally a Sinclair gas and service station, taking care of travelers along the Mother Road. It then became a Lucenta tire store and eventually was bought by M&R Tire. Unfortunately, it is now closed. Hopefully someone will buy it and keep it going, as the architecture is beautiful. And rumor has it that this is the service station that was the inspiration for Luigi's Casa della Tires in the Pixar movie Cars. The Braidwood Motel is the old Rossi Motel. It was built in 1951 to service travelers on the Mother Road by the same Rossi family that owned the macaroni factory. It was sold and has been restored and is a beautiful gem on the Mother Road. Between Wilmington and Braidwood, you can still drive down sections of the roadway that was once part of Route 66. This is the 2-lane section. South of Braidwood, there are parts of the original Route 66 4-lane section. The 2 lanes that were northbound are still in use and are now as a 2-lane road, but the 2 lanes that were southbound have been sitting abandoned for years. You can still get out and walk down the original Route 66 roadway that has not been paved over. So that's the first 2 towns as you leave Chicago on the Mother Road. I hope you enjoyed that. If so, a thumbs up would be appreciated. And don't forget to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of the episodes of Gems and Hidden Histories on Route 66. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.